Hello everybody, I am Bearclaw Plays. Today we are back for a brand new video inside of WildCraft. Today we are on the subject of mystics. Now mystics in WildCraft are any skin or clothing item obtained in a chest that have the mystic logo on them. They are very hard to get, very exclusive, but they are some of the best and rarest items in the game. And today we're going to be taking a look at each and every skin mystic in the game, rating them on how I see them and the color scheme and everything that goes with the animal. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing this video, so make sure you guys stick around. But without further ado, let's get to the first rating. So the first animal that we're going to be taking a look at is the wolf. And let's go check out some of these mystic skins for us. We're going to start with the first one, the metallic chained wolf. Very cool skin. I will say this one's been in the game for a very long time. Somebody comment down below if you know the answer, but was it one of the first mystics? I believe it was. But this is very cool. As you can see, it's sort of like a lava wolf. It's got the gold chains on its paws. I mean, very cool detail. It looks strong. It looks, I guess more boyish than girlish, I would think. But I know some girls use this. And, just a very solid skin. I'm going to have to give this a 5 out of 10. So now we're going to head on to the next one. This one is basically the other version of it, but more of a silvery blue color. I do like this. The same kind of chain design, but this isn't golden, so they don't really pop out as more. It's more of like a blending in sort of thing, like it blends in with the wolf very nicely. It's got a nice color scheme. It's got like sort of the frilly hair around the mane and the tail. That's a pretty cool detail. Once again, it looks a little bit more boyish, but I mean, that's okay. And I think I like this one a little bit better. I would probably find myself using this one more than the lava wolf skin. So I'm going to have to give this a solid 6 out of 10. Very nice skin, very solid. So let's get on into the next one. Alright, so the next one is like the blood. I don't know what this is. A very weird skin, I will say. I did a 30 epic chest unboxing and I got this, and I was both happy and unhappy if you watch my reaction. But yeah, let's go ahead and rate this bad boy. Let's see. Alright, the tail. I do like the tail. Overall, this would be a really cool skin. It's just the horns for me. It's the horns that are doing it. It's weird. Like, it's just weird. The, designs are pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's supposed to symbolize, like, some sort of blood or something. You will not find me using this skin, unfortunately. It's just too weird for me, but I do love the color scheme on this, so, it's a 3 out of 10 for me. It would be maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10 if it was hornless, but, yeah, that's the way WildCraft made it, so let's hop into the next one. Alright, here it is. Basically, the other version of the sort of horn blood wolf thing. This one, it's a lot cooler. Like, once again, the horns are doing it in for me. But look at this color scheme. Like, look at the legs, the front legs. That is just amazing. It looks like it was etched by a fairy. Okay? Like, wow. And just the whole color scheme, like the blue and white with the dark blue, a little bit of light blue thrown in there. Very solid, but it's the horns. Again, I gotta rate it higher than the blood wolf because this is more like a night wolf. I think it's like maybe sun and night, something like that. But yeah, you may find me using this, probably not because of the horns, but I gotta rate it higher than the other one. This one is a 4 out of 10, so let's hop into the next animal. Alright, so we have completed the whole wolf section. Let's head on to the fox section. As you can see here, this is my main fox setup right now. I'm really liking how this looks with the starry legendary eyes. I love that hat on it. I use that hat a lot with some of my animals, and just this wild club skin. Wow. Alright, but we're not rating wild club skins. Here we go. Here is the first one. Hold on, let me take these eyes off. Alright, that's a lot better. So now let's take a look at this skin. I am not gonna lie, guys. If I seen this thing in my dream, I would probably wake up immediately. Like, I don't know what they were trying to accomplish with this monstrosity of a tail. It looked like if you took a an ostrich wing and then you just slapped it on the butt of a fox. I mean, it's weird. I mean, that's all I can think of right now. Like, it looks, I don't know, it looks like I'd see it in a Japanese scroll, like, or like some sort of ancient scroll of like something. I don't know. I mean, I do kind of like the color scheme, but that ghost white with the ostrich tail, I mean, it's not really doing it for me. That is a 4 out of 10 for the ghost fan fox. Alright, let's hop into the next one here. Here we go. This one, my cousin uses this one. I will say she was very excited when she got it. I'm not sure if she's really into the tail design, but I know that this was one of her first mystics, so she was just using it regardless of how weird it was. But yeah, I mean, this one, a little better. The color scheme is perfect. Like, this color scheme looks so good on this animal. But once again, I mean, it's the tail. It's a fox, not like, I don't know. Like, it's a fox. But on this one, it's got to be higher than the other one. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. You could see me using this skin on a multiplayer server. That is a real possibility. But now let's head on to the newer ones. Okay, finally one that looks like a fox. Kind of. So, I mean, looking at it, it looks like it hibernated and didn't wake up for like 7 years. And moss and bugs just completely infested it, and it sprouted a pine cone for a tail. Not sure where that's coming from, but yeah, I do kind of like the leaf design. I'm seeing what WildCraft is doing there, but I mean, just the green and white, it's not doing it for me. So this has to be a 5 out of 10. But let's head on to the other one. Let's see, this one is a lot better. I mean, this one, I don't know. I can't say that it fell asleep for 7 years because what moss is blue. But it still has that pine cone tail, just spray painted. It's got a root or a vein coming out of its neck, sprouting flowers. He should go to the dermatologist. I mean, this one is cool. Don't get me wrong. The color scheme, I'm a big color scheme guy. This color scheme works. Like, it works. You could see me using this. This has to be a 6 out of 10 too. Alright, that wraps it up for the fox. Some solid skins for the fox, you know, just a quick overview there. Yeah, so now let's head on to the next animal. Now we're getting into my territory here. I love the lynx. It is one of my favorite animals. As you know, I recently got to level 100. And yeah, so let's take a look here. This is one of the animals where I have a lot of mystics on. So we're gonna look. Here we go. First mystic, one of the earlier ones for the lynx, and just wow. Wow. The color scheme, the stripes, I mean the whole like frilly neck, hair, that sounds really weird. But it really works for this animal and this body type. And then I'm not sure what the little things are sprouting up from its back, but it gives it a cool aesthetic, I will say. This one, easy 10 out of 10 for me. You know, this is like my channel poster child. See, this is like my look. This is what I roll in, single player, multiplayer, any player. This is the look that I am rolling in with. One of the best looks in the game, for sure. But, you know, we're getting sidetracked. Let's head on to the next skin. Sort of the same thing going on, but for some reason, it's just so much uglier. Like, look at that face. I mean, he ain't having a date to prom. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Not to hurt his feelings or anything, but who's going out with this guy when you got his twin brother rolling in like this? I mean, come on. It's a no-brainer. But no stripes. No stripes. And the tail looks a little bit mangy. Yeah, this one's a 4 out of 10 for me. Easy. 4 out of 10. Alright, so the next one, the lava rock armored lynx. I mean, this one, pretty cool. I use this one quite a bit, I will say. I would roll in with the, you know, the Indian sort of style cloak, and I'd have a hat on it, and I used that look for a while until I got my blue mystic. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the magma effect coming off from it, but, you know, the horns, or like the things poking out of its ribs. I mean, it's just kind of weird. The headpiece is pretty nice. This is a solid 5 out of 10. Alright, moving on, we have the aqua version of the Magma Lynx. I mean, I think this one looks pretty cool. I don't like it as much. The color's okay, but I mean, look in between the spikes. WildCraft needs to fix that. There's no armor in between the spikes. That's gotta be a deduction for me. I mean, I like this skin. It's okay, but it's gotta be a 4 out of 10 for me. Alright, we better start hurrying up here. Alright, let's see. The next animal on our list is the bear. And, I mean, this skin, it's okay. I have this one. It's not the best, and it's also not the worst. For me, this one is 5 out of 10. I mean, it's okay. I like the gold in it, but just it's too much of one color. Alright, moving on, we have the Magma Bear. This one is creepy as crap. Like, this one is just creepy. Like, look at it. It's weird. It's got, I don't know, like binders on its hands. Like, it is just weird. I don't like it. This one is a 3 out of 10. Alright, moving on, we have this monstrosity. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, so it looks like if you took a goat and you inbred it with a bear and maybe with some other dinosaur, because for some reason it has scales. This is very weird. Too weird for my opinion, so this has got to be a 2 out of 10. Alright, here we go. Here's the next one. And this one's just even worse. I mean, the colors don't go. The skin is weird. It's a little bit creepy. Just like, ew, it's so just disturbingly ugly. This one's got to be a 2 out of 10 as well. Like, the bears have the worst skins overall. Like, look, it's awful. Alright, let's head on to the next animal. Alright, next up we have the lion. Now, the lion is one of my favorite animals. Like, look at how cool this skin looks on the lion. But that's for another video. Let's head on to these mystics. Now, I mean, I do like the dark blue eyes with this skin, but the skin is just too weird. Like, look at the scales coming off. It's got like a scorpion tail. It's got wings. It's a lion. Make it look like a lion and not like a dragon scorpion hybrid. Like, come on. WildCraft, do better. That one, okay. This one, 5 out of 10. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best. Moving on, we have this one. I mean, it just looks more sick. Not in a good way, in a bad way. Like, it looks pale. It looks like it's been throwing up at 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, it just doesn't look that good. This one's gotta be a 3 out of 10. Like, this just don't look good, in my opinion. Once again, the scorpion tail, the dragon wings, just not doing it for me. Moving on, we have this. I mean, if you've seen this in a TV show, it'd probably have some stupid brawly name like Masher or something like that. It wouldn't be something cute like Tater or something like that. Like this, I do love the color scheme though. The color scheme is really pushing this one. This one, I mean, it's a little above average. The color scheme is pushing it to a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best. Moving on, we have the emerald one, and wow, this one looks really weird. It's got, you know, if you look at one of them thermal cameras and you see body heat, it looks like that's what's piercing out of its legs. But, I mean, the emerald color just really goes with it. I don't know, I just like it. This one's got to be a 7 out of 10 based solely on the color scheme. Like, I think WildCraft did a pretty decent job with this one, but the lions had a pretty solid lineup. There it is once more. Alright, let's head on to the next animal. Next, we have the cheetah. I mean, my sister really likes this animal, but I like using the dark, fluffy Wild Club skin with the purple eyes. I think that looks pretty good. But my sister actually has this skin, and she really likes it, but it's hairless. Like, I hate hairless cats. Like, I hate them. They're so ugly, like, But, I mean, I like the thing on its neck, whatever that is. It's supposed to be, like, I think Egyptian theme, so that really goes with the Egyptian map. I like the cuffs. I mean, solid, but the hair. I mean, the hair that it don't have. That's what's really pushing this one back. It's got to be a 4 out of 10. Alright, so the next one we have is the white one, the white version. I think this one looks a little bit better. It looks more of like a cheetah and not one of those old Egyptian hairless cats. This one's pretty solid. I mean, I like the cheetah, like, pattern on it, I guess. The cuffs are alright. This one's gotta be a 5 out of 10. Just a little bit better than the other one. Oh boy, and moving on, we have whatever in the world WildCraft did with this. I mean, this is just a real shame. They had one job to make a really cool looking Mystic, and they came out with this. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but I would, like, it's just weird. Like, this is too weird. It's like if you got a Raptor and badly inbred it with a cheetah. Like, it's okay. This one, 6 out of 10. Alright, next up we have this one, the electric blue Raptor. I mean, this one's just better. I mean, it's so much better than the other one. So just because of that and the color scheme, this one's pushing a 7 out of 10. I mean, pretty good skin. Pretty good skin. But still, it's just a little bit weird. Alright, Cheetah had a pretty solid lineup. Let's head on to the next animal. Alright, next up we have the horse, and the horse is one of the animals that actually have a lot of mystics on. So we're going to start off with this, the flame horse, and this horse is just fire. I mean, look at it, it's fire. I mean, just the way it looks like the bear magma and the lynx magma, they didn't really get it. I know this skin has been in the game a long time, and this one was, I believe, one of the first magma skins, so they killed it with this. Like, this is a 9 out of 10. Like, look at how sick this looks. Like, just a perfect look. WildCraft did a great job with this. Moving on, we have the ghost horse. Now, usually WildCraft would kind of make mystics that matched each other, and this one, I can kind of see it, but it's polar opposites almost. This one, I mean, look at this though. This is sick. Like, if you seen this at night, I'd be a little freaked out, but I'd just be in awe because it's so cool. It looked like it swallowed a glowworm and then got ripped to shreds by a cheetah raptor. Like, this one is cool. This one's got to be a 9 out of 10 as well. Like, the horses, these two skins are solid. And I've got these duplicate skins, I think, 3 times. So, I mean, I kind of am a love-hate relationship with those skins. Alright, here we go. We have the Mer Horse, the seahorse skin. I mean, this one's just kind of weird. I mean, it's got gills and it's a horse. Like, once again, WildCraft, you had one job. Make a skin that looks like a horse. And, I mean, they kind of accomplished that, but they kind of didn't as well. So, I mean, this is a 5 out of 10. Next up, we have the other one, but just way worse looking. Look at it, it's got little barnacles attached to its skin. Just, it looks like it needs help. Like, it looks like it's on its deathbed and it's crying out for help. Like, this is sad. This one is, it's a bad mystic. Like, it's kind of, in my opinion, you know, it's just weird. Alright, so that wraps it up for the horses. 2 very solid 9 out of 10s. And then we've got the weird Mer horses. Alright, it's a 3 out of 10. On to the next animal. Next up, we have one of my personal favorites. We have the eagle. I love this animal. And first off, we have the fire phoenix. I mean, look at this skin. This one has been in the game for a while, I do think. I remember wanting this skin so bad when I was younger. Like, not too young ago, like 2 years ago. And my sister got it, and I was just so mad. She'd rub it in my face. But this one, this is a awesome skin. I mean, they were going for the Phoenix look, and they absolutely killed it. This is a 9 out of 10, easily. Alright, moving on to the next one, and we have the Glowworm version of it. I mean, it looks like it swallowed one of them little bioluminescent things in the ocean. I mean, it's just so cool. This one is a 10 out of 10 for me. I mean, there's just not much to say on this one. It is just flat out awesome. I mean, wow. This one is so cool. Alright, moving on. We have the newer edition Mystics. And this one, man, this one is so awesome. Like, The gold and black really just go with it, and I love it. Like, this looks so good. I'm speechless. This one is awesome. I wish I had it. This one's got to be an 8 out of 10. I mean, wow. The Eagles are really showing out today. Alright, moving on to the other one. I mean, this one. Wow, look at this color scheme, guys. I don't know what's coming out of its head and its tail, but I don't know. This is, like, it looks like it's from space. Like, it is so cool. The color scheme just goes so well. It's bright, it pops. I mean, it's just such a good looking Mystic. This one's got to be a 10 out of 10. Or, yeah, I'd say a 10 out of 10. This skin is perfect. They couldn't have made it any better. Like, this just looks awesome. So the Eagles really showing out today. They have one of the best lineups of Mystics, in my opinion. Alright, let's head on to the next animal. Next up, we have the two latest animals. We have, for one, the Gator. And, I mean, this is mostly the skin that I use for the Gator with these white eyes. But we're talking about Mystics today, and I don't know. I mean, this one just looks like it was eating, and one of its meals got stuck in the front part of its nose. Like, hold on. Look, he can't see me right now. His nose is so huge. Like, it's so huge. I don't get it. I mean, if they would have slendered the snout, it would have been such a cool looking Mystic. But they didn't. This is a 4 out of 5. Alright, moving on, we have the aqua version of it. I mean, look at this. This color is just amazing. Like, the skin is weird. Once again, it can't even see me right now, but the skin, I mean, the coloring of it, the coloration, it's just amazing. Look at that. I mean, wow. That's gotta be a 6. That's gotta be a 7 out of 10 on the Mystics. I mean, wow. That Gator, so just pretty. What a pretty skin. Still weird, but a pretty skin nonetheless. Alright, let's head on to the last animal and the last two Mystics of this video. Next up, we have the Tiger. And wow, this is one of the worst looking skins in WildCraft. But that is one of the legendary skins. Alright, here we go. Starting off with the Flame Tiger. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know what kind of tail that is. I did get this skin on my iPad, but it glitched out. So I was kind of mad about that. But, I mean, once again, like with the wolf, it's the horns that are doing it for me. I mean, it would be such a cool skin if it weren't for the horns. Like, it's got that Japanese, like, Shifu master, stash, hair coming down. I mean, wow, a very cool, solid looking skin, but it's the horns. I mean, this is a 8 out of 10. Alright, moving on to the next one. Wow, look at that skin with the gold eyes. I mean, that is just awesome. The color scheme goes pretty well. I mean, I like the gold in it. Once again, it's the horns, but I mean, this one just looks really cool. I mean, I like it. It's pretty solid, and, you know, I just like it. It's a very cool skin. This one's got to be an 8 out of 10 with the gold eyes. Let me see how it looks with some different eyes. The blue looks kind of cool, too, but oh, wow, that is creepy. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that is crazy. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed all of these Mystic rankings. Let's cut to the outro. Alright, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed all my rankings today, and if you disagree with any of them, I mean, leave it down in the comments. I'm sorry I haven't posted a WildCraft episode in a while. I actually broke my phone at church camp, and it took about a month to get it fixed, so that's kind of where my phone has been. I'm very sorry. I also upload Minecraft content. I'm doing some more robots content, so make sure you guys go check that out. And yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching all of my videos, or maybe this is your first one. Don't be afraid to stick around. I love all you guys so much, and I am Bear Claw Plays, and I'm signing out.